Welcome back to Next Gen Motors. Today, we're diving into a fully electric SUV that blends European refinement, practicality, and clean performance via the 2026 Ioniq ENYQ. If you're in the market for a family EV that doesn't try to be overly futuristic but still delivers modern design and intelligent engineering, this might just be the one. Let's walk through every detail you need to know about his new model and find out whether it's a smart choice in the ever-growing electric SUV market. Exterior. As it pulls into frame, the ENYQ immediately gives off a solid and confident presence. At the front, Skoda has refined the design to look more futuristic without straying too far from its family DNA. Notice the closed-off crystal face grille backlit by a dramatic full-width light bar, giving the ENYQ a distinctive signature, especially at night. Slim LED matrix headlights flank each side and blend neatly into the contours of the front fascia. The bumper integrates subtle sculpting and vertical air curtains on either side, add aerodynamic function as well as a bit of visual sharpness. There is a distinct absence of clutter here, no full intakes or overly aggressive lines, just a clean, premium face that signals its EV identity without being loud about it. From the side, the ENYQ holds onto classic SUV proportions with a hint of coupe-like flair in the roofline. The long wheelbase and short overhangs make it look more dynamic than bulky. The wheel designs range from 19 to 21 inches depending on trim, and the aerodynamic styling helps improve range without sacrificing visual appeal. A sharp shoulder line runs from the front fender to the taillight, helping elongate the side profile visually. Flush door handles, depending on the model, contribute to improved drag coefficient and keep the side profile clean. The roof line tapers just enough toward the rear to maintain headroom while offering a slightly sportier silhouette. Chrome trim around the windows adds a touch of elegance, and you'll notice how the blacked-out pillars make the roof appear to float ever so slightly. Swinging around to the rear, the ENYQ's tailgate is upright and wide, making cargo access easy. The taillights are sharply contoured and connect via a thin LED strip that mirrors the lighting theme up front. The lower portion of the rear bumper is styled with aerodynamic elements rather than fake exhausts, staying true to the EV format. A subtle roof spoiler caps things off, improving airflow over the rear glass and lending a sporty edge. Everything feels tightly integrated, like the designers knew exactly how much to show and how much to keep clean. Interior. Opening the door reveals a cabin that feels like it belongs in a higher segment. Ioniq's designers have leaned heavily into sustainable materials, offering interiors that feature recycled fabrics, vegan leather, and soft-touch materials. It's not just eco-conscious, it actually feels upscale. The layout is minimal yet warm, with layers of textures and finishes that avoid the cold, clinical feeling some EVs suffer from. The dashboard is dominated by a 13-inch central touchscreen with a new generation of Ioniq's infotainment system, offering wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, cloud-based navigation, and an improved voice assistant. Just behind the steering wheel sits a compact digital driver's display, giving clear, essential information like speed, range, and turn-by-turn navigation. Seating is spacious and supportive. Front seats offer heating and optional ventilation, while higher trims include memory settings and massage functions. In the rear, the flat floor and long wheelbase result in generous legroom even for taller passengers. Headroom is preserved, especially in the standard SUV variant, while the coupe version trims just a bit for style without making the rear seats feel cramped. A panoramic sunroof, available on several trims, enhances the cabin's light and airy feel. Practicality is strong too, with plenty of storage bins, a deep center console, and USB-C ports front and rear keep everyone connected and organized. Cargo space sits at around 585 liters with the seats up and expands to over 1,700 liters when folded, making the ENYQ one of the most practical EVs in its class. Performance. When it comes to performance, Skoda offers multiple configurations to suit a wide range of drivers. The base model, often badged as ENYQ60, features a 58 kWh battery and a rear-mounted electric motor producing around 177 horsepower. This setup is ideal for urban use and moderate commutes, with a real-world range of roughly 390 kilometers. Step up to the ENYAQ 85 or 85X and you get a larger 77 kWh battery. The rear-wheel drive 85 delivers up to 282 horsepower, while the dual-motor 85X with all-wheel drive bumps up to 295 horsepower and sub-7-second acceleration to 100 km per hour. It's quick enough to be fun while still prioritizing smooth delivery and efficiency. Handling is composed and confident, with well-weighted steering and a suspension tuned more for comfort than sport. Adaptive dampers are available on upper trims, helping to smooth out rough roads without feeling floaty. Charging is also well addressed. Using a DC fast charger, the ENYAQ 85X can go from 10 to 80% in just under 30 minutes thanks to peak charging speeds of up to 175 kilowatts. On a home wallbox or public AC charger, you'll get 11 kilowatts charging support, translating to a full charge overnight. Range is WLTP certified up to 565 kilometers for the rear drive 85, making long-distance driving genuinely viable, especially in Europe where charging networks are expanding rapidly. Now let's talk pricing. In Europe, the base ENYAQ 60 model starts around a negation 44,000, while the better-equipped ENYAQ 85 is closer to a negation 51,000. If you go for the all-wheel drive 85X Sportline or Coupe variants, expect to pay in the range of a negation 57,000 to a negation 60,000, depending on options. In the UK, prices range from approximately £39,000 to just over £50,000. In Australia, the ENYAQ 85X Coupe starts around $75,000. These prices may seem premium, but when you factor in the build quality, range, and features, it offers serious value against competitors like the Hyundai Ioniq 5, Tesla Model Y, and Ford Mustang Mach-E. Plus, government incentives or tax rebates in many regions can bring that effective cost down. So where does that leave us? The 2026 Skoda ENYAQ is a quietly confident electric SUV. It doesn't scream for attention, but it turns it through thoughtful design, excellent practicality, and a mature air platform. It's one of the few electric vehicles that truly feels like a complete package, one that you could buy today and live with for years without regret. It may not be the fastest or most high-tech out there, but for the price and what it offers, it's a compelling option that nails the essentials and then some. If you're after a NEV that looks good, feels premium, drives well, and won't leave your range anxious, the ENYAQ should be on your short list. Thanks for tuning into Next Gen Motors. If you enjoyed this in-depth look at the 2026 Skoda ENYAQ, make sure to like, subscribe, and tap that bell so you don't miss our upcoming reviews on the latest EVs and Next Gen mobility tech. Drop a comment below and let us know, would you pick the ENYAQ over the Tesla Model Y or Hyundai Ioniq 5? Well, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, drive safe and stay electric.